What makes this new silver-lead mineralisation significant given its proximity to the permitted exploration decline?
So our focus over the past 4 years has been to show that we have a potential mine at our Maronan project, which is what we demonstrated with the scoping study that we put out last year. The scoping study primarily targeted our indicated mineral resources, which were all within the starter zone part of the resource. The results we've announced today, in particular MRN 26002 and MRN 26003, are around 250 metres north of the starter zone, so they're in an area of the deposit not considered in last year's scoping study. These are only initial infill results and are drilled into inferred resource, so we need to complete further drilling to understand if we can convert them to indicated resource to include in the PFS study we're targeting to complete in the middle of next year. Given how close they are to the planned exploration decline, only 120 metres from it, this area now becomes a priority for us for further follow-up drilling.
How do these grades compare to what was reported in last September's scoping study?
So the average grade for the silver-lead resource in the starter zone from our 2025 mineral resource estimates was 5% lead and 112 grams silver. So that was what was used in the scoping study. Some of the intercepts from MRN 26002, we hit between 10 to 15% lead and with silver grades of 90 to 120 grams per tonne. So lead grades in particular in 2602 are more than twice the average for the resource.
With the third drill rig arriving in August, what can shareholders expect in terms of news flow over the rest of the year?
We currently have samples for a further 12 drill holes at the lab, and that'll continue ramping as we add a third drill rig to the mix, so there'll be a steady flow of assay results certainly through to the end of the year and into the new year. In parallel with drilling, we have metallurgical and geotechnical test work programs underway, and we're continuing to advance discussions with the Queensland Government in the lead up to submitting a mining licence application later this year.